And if it's true, and I don't know if it's true, but if it's true, I pray that Trevor Milton's next cellmate is gonna be a dude named Baba with a 25-inch forearm.
My name is Tom Nash, and I quit my job as a senior financial analyst to chase down and expose fake gurus for you. With my background as an MBA in finance and marketing and over a decade of experience of dissecting and analyzing companies, no fake guru can bullshit me.
Before we start this video, I have a strange question to ask you, and I'll explain what I mean. Now, if you watch football, or like you Americans call it soccer, you probably know the feeling of watching a game where you actually support the team you love. It's one of the most intense emotional roller coasters a man can go through, or a woman for that matter, or a unicorn. However, what happens if you watch a game between Real Madrid and Barcelona? Two teams which are phenomenally talented, but you don't have any emotional involvement in either one. That's just for fun. That's a fun football game where you can actually appreciate the football without getting emotionally involved. And that is what I like to do with the stock market. Now, I specifically don't trade stocks that I talk about because I don't like to get emotionally involved, and that is why I don't trade Tesla or Nikola stocks. And the reason I'm using this analogy is because I'm going to be literally doing this today. I'm going to be live streaming Tesla's battery day. I'm not a Tesla fanboy, I'm just going to enjoy it. You guys are more than welcome to come and hang out with me today, 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time, 1:30 p.m. Pacific Time. If you want to watch this thing together with me, come and hang out. I'm going to be live streaming. Now, moving on to more important stuff. There's been a lot of news about Nikola and Tesla. Each separately deserves a video. However, I cannot put out 5 videos per day. You guys are going to hate me and unsubscribe. Plus, I'm going to burn out. So in today's video, I'm going to do something different, and let me know below in the comments if you like that format or not. I'm going to be doing one video with 5 different topics, basically in order for me to be able to cover everything that's going on and to give you guys as much information as possible. Again, let me know below in the comments if you like this new format or you want one video per one topic. So, starting off with Nikola. There's a lot of news about Nikola circulating, and I want to talk about every single one of them. So first of all, let's talk about Nikola Insider. Nikola Insider is a Twitter profile that's been pretty much dead on everything they said about Nikola, starting from the Nikola 1 and all the way to everything that's going on right now with Hindenburg. Basically, the gist of it was that Nikola is going to use off-the-shelf batteries that are simply not compatible with trucking, and in order to adapt it to work with this truck, it's going to pretty much make the truck into a death trap. Allegedly, that's what he's saying. Now, I'm no engineer, but you don't need to be an engineer to know that batteries fucking explode. These are dangerous devices. Just ask the people who designed the 787. In any case, batteries are dangerous if you don't know what the fuck you're doing. And from this analysis, which sounds very knowledgeable, Nikola Insider is basically claiming that Nikola have no idea what the freak they're doing with the battery, which is a scary thought. I would not put my ass in that truck, not even for 53 million shares of Nikola, which is actually very funny because Nikola is actually putting up 53 million shares to be purchased by the public 3 days after I predicted it. 3 days ago, I made a video saying that Nikola is out of cash. They need 1.3 billion to build the factory and to pay GM. Lo and behold, 3 days later, Nikola comes out and says, hey, we're selling 53 million shares. Now, if you do a quick math drill, you'll find out that 53 million shares at the current market valuation is about 1.3 billion, which is exactly the amount they short. I lost count how many times I was right about Nikola before. This is probably the 6th or the 7th time I predicted their next move. I'm freaking Steph Curry shooting from the parking lot. I can't be stopped. And how can we talk about Nikola without mentioning the name of Voldemort? Trevor Milton. Trevor Milton is again being accused by another woman of sexual misconduct. This time, it's a relative. This time, it doesn't seem like a fake profile. It seems legit. It seems like it's something that happened 20 years ago. I haven't investigated it. I don't know if it's real, false, true, or whatever. And if it's true, and I don't know if it's true, but if it's true, I pray that Trevor Milton's next cellmate is going to be a dude named Baba with a 25-inch forearm. You know what I mean? In any case, let's move on to Tesla. And even though I'm not a Tesla fanboy, I have to stand up for them when shit like this happens. I see mainstream media for days and days on, building up to Battery Day, hammering Tesla. I just read a CNBC article saying, hey, Trevor's warning that this technology isn't going to be ready for another few years. This is a company that's missed on its promises. What the fuck are you talking about, CNBC? Are you guys high? This is the same organization that actually mispronounced Stephen Gursky's name. The woman literally led him as Stefan. You're from CNBC. You should know the guy. He's the vice chairman of GM. At least pronounce his name right. At this point, I'm just watching CNBC for laughs. This is meme city. These guys have no idea what they're doing. Are they just reading PR notices? And again, this is not coming from a Tesla fanboy. In fact, I'm completely objective. I don't own any shares, and I don't give a shit about Tesla. And what I'm about to say now isn't coming from a guy who's a Tesla fanboy. I'm not a fanboy. I don't have any emotional connection to the company. In fact, I make fun of these guys who like emotionally involved with the brand. You guys must be high. I mean, I think Elon is nice. I think that he's a cool dude. He's funny. But that's pretty much it. The company is actually a decent company. However, when you take a look at what they're saying versus what the company has been doing, I have to step in and tell it like it is. Tesla is a company that did nothing but meet expectations, deliver on promises, innovate. They're literally 5 years ahead of everybody else. They make literally the best cars. They go 0 to 100 in 4 seconds. They pretty much drive themselves. Not to mention, the guy who's at the head of Tesla is literally revolutionized the way we go to space and digging tunnels so we can actually move around better and have flamethrowers. Who sells flamethrowers and shorts? Tesla is a company that needs to get much more respect from mainstream media. This company is fire. You guys have been rubbing the ball, mainstream media. I don't know what you've been smoking, but it's definitely not weed. 420. Shout out to Elon Musk. I'll see you guys at Battery Day.